Good morning, gentle viewers, and how is you today? Welcome to another episode of Uncle Bobby's Cybertronian Corner. Sorry about the music, I picked the wrong one. Also, I'm sorry because the corner is still in shambles right now. So, it's a little more in depth than I thought it was going to be. But hey, it is what it is. So, the corner should be back in working order so I can have my blue couch and everything else soon. So, but for the weekly report, Aunt Jen is doing well. Far as I know, Lizzie and the Nugget are doing well. She's finding pregnancy to be difficult, but as a first-time mother, a first time being pregnant, and Lizzie has some special circumstances that I won't get into. So if you could throw her some love and support, some well wishes, things of that nature for her and the Nugget. Not only I would appreciate it, but I'm sure the entire family would as well. Thirdly, go Joshy, go Marines, stay safe, bud. We love you. Let me see. Oh, we got in Galvatron. Das Galvatron. Galvatron came with these nifty little guns that look a lot awful like the ship from the movie. And if you'll notice, Pimp Daddy Grimlock over there with a matrix on a chain came from him. Okay. Okay. Imagine this high up in the corner. Okay. That in the background with him standing like that, Galvatron in between his legs, and then I want 3 sweeps on over here. I want Cyclonus and Blitzwing, the one Decepticon that stayed completely true to Galvatron. And Cyclonus's clone on one side going up this way, and then the Scourge and the Sweeps going this way, with Galvatron in between his legs. Aiden found a friend that has a 3D printer that's willing to do 3D printing. So I may be able to get his wings in the front part, and I might be able to get Primus's feet. But I need Cyclonus. I need a couple more sweeps. And above all, I need the corner finished. So I'm going to do that. Now, so we have 6 bots set up. We have Sunstreaker, we have Beachcomber, Warpath, Trailbreaker, Gears, and we have Grapple. Those are 6 of the new ones that we have, because we also have some of the Star Raiders and Wind Charger and Night Stalker, Night Prowler, the other cat, which I have been watching Beast Machines. I have yet to see him yet, but he's still up there doing research still, so he doesn't matter. For now. So we're going to take a D6, and we're going to roll that D6. And now we're going to roll that D6 so it lands flat. There we go. 4. Number 4. Number 4 is Trailbreaker. Trailbreaker. So now we're going to open up our handy dandy notebook, and we're going to go Fortress Maximus, which we don't have. Sunstreaker. Beachcomber. Warpath. Trailbreaker. Handy dandy clipboard. By the way, did I mention that your aunt's doing just fine? Yeah. Alrighty. Trailbreaker. Trailbreaker was made in 1984. He was from Takara originally. He was supposed to be a Toyota N30 Hilux 4x4. So a fancy Toyota pickup with a cap. In the cartoon, he was pretty much a pickup truck with a cap on him. But he was in a lot of episodes. He was never the star of an episode, but he was in a lot of episodes. Using either his force field projector, that thingy, or, disrupting communications for the Decepticons with a satellite, which I don't have. He doesn't have his satellite. He just has an over-the-shoulder blaster and his force field generator, which he's constantly complaining to everybody that I can't use it because it's a drain on the energon. It takes so much energon. I need to, every time I use it, I have to go recharge in the energon chamber, because it just wipes me out. And him and Perceptor, Ratchet, and Wheeljack are constantly trying to work his force field projector so it doesn't take so much energon. When they finally think they got it to where it's not sucking so much energon, then it's like half power, quarter power, and we're like, okay, now it's kind of useless. You know? So he's in a constant struggle over should I use it or shouldn't I use it because it takes so much energy. But he kind of he backs that up with humor. He does. He's not a woe is me kind of guy. He's hey, look, this is gonna take the sting out of laser fire. And then he doesn't tell anybody, but later on, when he goes home, dude's taking a nap. Good night. I'm taking a nap. But he doesn't tell anybody. He just la-di-da, man. He's a easygoing guy, but he's constantly worried about the energon that he's using up. He doesn't want to take more than his share. Although his power takes a lot of juice. What he doesn't realize is so does Mirage's. And Mirage uses his all the time because, well, Mirage. Come on. He's been in the video game. He's been in the 3D card game. He had a small part in the 2000 DreamWorks comic, the IDW comic. He saved Cup and helped Optimus when he joined the crew of the Lost Light. He was one of those X'd out cards in Robots in Disguise. And he was a combiner, or not this one, but he has a combiner with Skylinks. He's had small parts ever since G1, but in G1 he was there all the way up till like season 3, and then he kind of like faded out. But he was a big part of G1, but he never had a solo part. So that's pretty much it on Trailbreaker. So, why don't you come on over and we'll transform him. I'll show you his articulation. I'll show you his articulation in truck mode. Watch. He rolls. This flips up. That flips up. That's his articulation in truck mode. So, come on over. I'll show you his transformation, his articulation, and give you our final thoughts. All right. Come on over. Put you down at the desk. Alright, so first things first. Here's what you do. You pop the hood up so you can pop the arms straight. This way you can, stretch. Then, come here to the back. And this is pegged in here and here. It's also pegged in here and here. So, you kind of push in on the wheel and down. There we go. That releases that. Then you can press this up. Flip the head up. Hold on. Pull the arms up. There we go. There we go. Flip the head up. Then you connect this back piece. See, there. See, there. Push there. Okay. There we go. Head so it'll, stay up where it's supposed to. The arms. Now you unfold the legs. And there he is. His head can turn. Arms can go out, rotate. They're stuck to these, and these do not fold. I think it would be better if they folded in on themselves, but whatever. You can turn the wrist. Does not fold in. Full waist joint. His legs go out to there. Has a full knee. Has a hip rotation and has a thigh rotation and a hip rotation. And an ankle tilt. So. Now, in the cartoon, it looked like he was always wearing a kilt. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And then you gotta take this and put it up. Which, on this model, you can't really see it unless you disengaged the back and pressed that up like this. There we go. Which, that's the way I'm going to display it. Now, he should have a spout for a hand to be G1 accurate, but you know what? I'm good with this the way it is, and I think Blur's welding thing will fit on his hand just fine. So I'm going to use that. And now that I've done him, I'm not even going to put him back in truck mode. I'm going to leave him just like that, and he's going to go up on the shelf. Until I get his replacement, which actually has the cap on it. And I think that has the radar dish as well. But for now, that is Trailbreaker. I'm happy with him. I like him. I'm glad he's in the collection. I thank the individual who sold him to me. I think I'm going to start marking that down on the paperwork, where I got each bot from, what seller. No, I don't think I'm going to, because I think I have to get permission from everybody. Never mind. I don't want to do all that work. Well, anyway, I got it from eBay. eBay doesn't care if I give them a shout out. They like shout outs. But he's going to go up on the shelf when the shelf is built. Till then, he'll go somewhere safe. So probably up there by Primus. Yeah, right now I got Primus over there with the Deadpool core. So yeah, this side of the room is becoming Marvel. That side of the room is becoming Transformer, and I should say this side of the room is going to become an amalgamation of Transformer and Marvel, and this side is going to, well, this side will become an amalgamation. The corner is going to be Transformer. Otherwise, you couldn't call it Uncle Bobby's Cybertronian corner. Anyway, 3 things. 1, Toyota makes an okay truck. 2, Transformers are cool. Uncle Bobby loves you. I then. Later.